just finished my 3rd week on compound semaglutide, aka Wegovy, aka Ozempic. These are my thoughts, results, and my experience. First things first, like I always do. Did I lose weight this week? Yes, I did. I started at 196.7 my first week. I'm down to 188.4. That's 8.3 pounds lost in 3 weeks. I took my 4th shot on Tuesday. It is Thursday today. Now, in my previous video, I said that I was on 1.0. I made a mistake. I must have heard wrong, or maybe the girl told me wrong. I'm on 0.5. The first 3 weeks, I was on 0.25. So it's gradually increasing. We didn't go like 1.0 from the start like I thought we did. So this past week has been kind of the same as the first week. I noticed a little bit of an appetite suppression the day after my shot, but the rest of the week, it was kind of the same. And honestly, I think the reason why I lost weight was because I'm eating a little bit more low carb and I'm very mindful of my calories now. But, I think the reason that I lost weight is because I'm paying a lot of money for these shots. So I'm like, I have to put in the work too. And I don't think it was so much the appetite suppression or like the fullness that semaglutide gives you that made me lose weight this week. Because to be honest, I did not feel that for more than the day of the shot and the day after the shot. A little disappointing. I mean, disappointing because I don't feel it working. Maybe it is working and I'm just not feeling it work like people say it does, where you're not hungry all day or like you take 2 bites and you're super full. That wasn't my experience this last week. In my previous video, some people have commented that compound semaglutide doesn't work as well or is as effective as something like Wegovy or Ozempic, and that might be the reason why I'm not like losing 15 pounds in 2 weeks like some people do. However, other people, which I agree with, are saying that 7 pounds, 8 pounds in 3 weeks is a more sustainable, realistic weight loss, and that I'm on the right path, which I feel like I am. At the rate that I'm going, I'm pretty sure I'll hit 10 pounds lost by the end of week 4. I've committed to this program for 4 months, and I do have a weight loss goal of 55 pounds. I think that's realistic. I think that even if I don't hit exactly 40 pounds at the end of my 4-month commitment that I signed up for, I think between 8 to 10 pounds a month it's good. It's good weight loss. As far as side effects this last week, I didn't experience anything new or anything different. Like I said earlier, the first 2 days, the day of my shot and the day after my shot, was when I noticed the most appetite suppression. In my previous video, I did mention that I had some kind of like a low mood. I did have a couple days where I was a little bit sadder than usual and things like affected me more than they usually do. I mean, that could be Ozempic. I mean, that could be semaglutide. I don't know. I have heard some stories from friends of mine who are therapists that have seen patients on Ozempic have emotional distress. So I'm keeping an eye on that. Right now, it's nothing to be like alarming. I'm not like, I don't have any thoughts or anything, but it's something to take note of, and it's something that I didn't want to mention. My 4th shot on Tuesday, and that was my first 0.5. I felt like crap the whole day. I was fatigued. I had a headache. I didn't want to eat, but I forced myself to eat. I had a salad with a lot of shrimp, a lot of protein. I had a protein shake afterwards. Yesterday, Wednesday, I had a little bit more energy, but the appetite suppression was still very much there. Today is Thursday. It's about to be 10 o'clock. I'm still not hungry. Usually by now I'll want to eat something or I'll want to have like a protein shake. I'm still not hungry. So I'm hopeful that this week I'll feel a little bit more of that appetite suppression and I won't want to snack as much as I did last week. I touched on this in a previous video. Like I did a separate video for this. I have not craved alcohol in the last 3 weeks, and that is crazy. I love to drink. I love myself a little nightcap. Usually by like 6 o'clock, I'm like, am I gonna have a little martini tonight before I go to bed? Am I gonna have a little beer? No, none of that, which is great because if you drink, you'll want a snack, you get the munchies. So that's been super cool. I do have a friend's graduation type of like celebration this weekend, and there will be drinks. So I'll keep you guys updated to see how much I drink and if I get a bad hangover the next day. But yeah, that's been my 3rd week experience. This is my 4th week. After this week, it'll be a month. So far, I feel like I've been very successful. However, I do want to say don't listen to other people's stories and compare them to yours, because I thought going into this, I was going to lose 15 pounds the first 2 weeks because that's what everybody was reporting. No, like I'm still losing weight, but it's not like everybody else's story. If you're on this medication and you feel like your progress is slow, my best advice is to not listen to other people's stories. Just focus on you and your journey.